Hello and welcome to Evaluation 6, titled What Have You Learned About Technologies from the Process of Constructing this Product? This evaluation will list the different types of technology we've used, and I'll also explain how we used it to our advantage and what we have learned from using them. So what technology have we used throughout the process? The list on screen states the 16 different types of technology we use whilst making Underpass. These types of technology are Blogger, iPhone 5, Final Cut Pro 10, a MacBook Pro, an iPad, iMessage, SlideShare, Prezi, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Script, YouTube, Adobe Photoshop CS6, Twitter, Incompetech, SoundCloud, and SurveyMonkey. First, and probably most importantly, is Blogger. Blogger is a blog publishing service that is now owned by Google after it was bought in 2003. We use Blogger to publish our blog and keep it up to date with what we are doing. The screenshot on screen shows the post view, where you can edit, create new posts, share posts, and delete posts. By using Blogger, we learned how to create a blog and how to edit the layout and read other blogs. As we also had access to other blogs, we could also be influenced by previous year's students. Next is the iPhone 5. We used the phone's camera to film our entire production. It was easy to handle and provided a better quality image than the school's camera. It was also easy to transfer the videos that we had on the phone to the MacBook that we used to edit the film. The MacBook Pro was our key tool when it came to editing the film. Its huge amount of RAM and powerful processor meant the time spent editing was sometimes half of the other groups, who had to use the school's editing suite. They also had to take turns in using the computers, whereas we were able to edit anytime, any place. We were able to access the internet on the Mac as well, so anything that needed uploading to the blog could also be done on there. Final Cut Pro 10 is the editing software that we use to edit the film. This software is specifically for Apple's Mac operating system, and the screenshot on screen gives you an idea of what it looks like. There were many benefits of using Final Cut to edit our film, which included being able to add a wide range of transitions and also effects onto our video. This is especially evident in the flash forward moments, where a flash transition is used to cut to a shot of James the teenager lying dead on the floor. On top of that footage, we also added an old video style effect over the top, so it gave the impression that the footage came from a CCTV camera. YouTube is a video sharing website and one of the most recognisable and notorious websites on the internet. We uploaded our final video to YouTube as it's an easy way for people using all kinds of different devices to view the film. It doesn't matter what device you use, whether it's an iPad, an iPhone, or even a desktop PC. YouTube showed us that it's easy to distribute your video to a wide range of people all over the world. As well as using YouTube to distribute our video, we also use YouTube as a source of some music that was also used in our film. Incompetech is a website that allows people to download royalty-free music that can be used for personal, educational, or professional use. We were originally going to use Incompetech as the main source of our music, until we discovered a good copyright-free track on YouTube. Incompetech allows you to find tracks based on either the genre of music or the feel of the music, for example, dark or eerie. Adobe Photoshop CS6 is a graphics editing program available for both Windows and Mac. We use this software whilst creating a mood board in the early stages of production, and also when making an Underpass poster. Photoshop has many different tools that can be used to create many different effects. This screenshot shows our mood board with a collection of images. PowerPoint is one of the most used and well-known pieces of software on a computer. It allows adults and children alike to present pieces of work or findings in a presentation format, as well as adding different effects and media into the presentation. Joel used PowerPoint for a lot of his analysis and research. SlideShare offers you the ability to upload and share, either publicly or privately, PowerPoint presentations. This was useful for us when we wanted to share our PowerPoints on the blog to our followers. Prezi has been touted as the new PowerPoint. It works in a similar style to PowerPoint, where you can present your ideas on a presentation for others to see, except Prezi has a few differences, including flamboyant transitions from frame to frame. Prezi allowed us to have a new way of writing evaluations and present our findings during the early production stages. We can now use Prezi in other subjects after gaining knowledge of how it works during our media lessons. Microsoft Word is again one of the most well-known pieces of software available. This allows you to create written documents. We used this to write up some of our initial research, and with its built-in dictionary, it allowed us to check our spelling of all our written work. Script is a document sharing website that allows you to post documents of various formats and embed them into a web page. Script let us upload our Word documents to the blog, as you can see from the screenshot on screen. SoundCloud was the platform we used to create our JJJ Media podcast, where we interviewed teachers and students as our focus group to ask them what they expect in a typical thriller movie. We recorded the podcast on an iPhone using voice memos and then uploaded them to SoundCloud, which meant we could embed them into our blog. Twitter is a social media site that lets people stay up to date with one another by reading messages of up to 140 characters. This gave us a quick and efficient way of letting our followers know what was happening in our media lessons and let the others know about our film. SurveyMonkey was the platform we used when doing our questionnaire. It gave us a simple, efficient way of letting others complete the questionnaire without having to get them to do it face to face. We could post the link to the blog and also on Twitter, and even message and email it to people so they could do the survey on their phone or on their computer. When it came to discussing location as a group, we were all at home, and so had to find a way of talking to each other very quickly. We all had iPads or iPhones, which uses Apple's iMessaging system, so we could talk to each other in a chat room style using an internet connection. A screenshot of the conversation can be found on the blog or on screen.